Obviously, what is happening at the Capitol this afternoon is beyond unprecedented. We're now joined by our political analyst, Race Hardy. Race, the riot at the Capitol was, of course, preceded by the runoff election in Georgia. Do you get any sense that the developments in Georgia, I don't know, further enrage the president and his followers?
I don't think there's any doubt that the two are linked. Not necessarily the results, but the effect of the results, I think, are completely linked. And it was just more fuel to the fire. When you put false statements, you put essentially lies, false allegations, and then you fill it with a tremendous loss for the at least Republican Party. It was just more fuel for for lawlessness. This is lawlessness. Breaking into the Capitol is lawlessness. That's what it is.
Early today, Mitch McConnell was positively eloquent in talking about the responsibility to accept the results of the election. Now, the president, though, he spoke to his followers today, early before the storming of the Capitol, and he said he was going to go to the Capitol. He, of course, then went back to the White House, but the crowd went on to the Capitol, sparking the prolonged confrontation. How responsible is the leader of the free world for that part of the equation?
The majority of people that were at that, what turned out to be a riot and lawlessness, many of them you could see from even coverage were at that rally. They were encouraged to go to the Capitol. It is my belief that the president is 100% responsible, and I also put people such as Senator Ted Cruz, who said that not needed to acknowledge people were angry with the results of November's election, those people who voted for Trump, but he backed down and allowed that to take over. And in fact, he is one of the people that was doing the majority. He started the complaint against Arizona. I think he too needs to be held accountable for what happened today.
I want to get back to Georgia for a moment. Raphael Warnock is definitely heading to the U.S. Senate. John Ossoff likely is as well. I believe the AP has now declared him the winner. But there's a difference in the votes. This was a statewide election, and one candidate got a sizable amount more votes than the other did. Is there any political explanation for that? It was a statewide election.
Well, I think that, first of all, I think Loeffler was a markedly weaker candidate than Perdue, first of all. She has really no track record. She was appointed, not elected, and while she was in office, really has nothing to lay claim to that she accomplished during the last session. So she was the weaker candidate there. But also, on the Democratic side, Ossoff just does not have the social nor political capital at all. And maybe he'll get that, but he certainly doesn't have it now. Now he's a senator, so he's got a chance to earn that. But he didn't have that long tradition in Georgia. So I think those two are probably the reason why that vote differential.
I'm reminded of the hashtag circulating even in conservative circles, every Kelly. Well, that was political analyst and Riverland Community College professor Race Hardy. Race, as always, we appreciate your insight.